What's good, y'all? It's Main Boxing Biker today. Yeah, today, man, we got the Crawford versus Jeff Horn. We gonna find out how Crawford, really fit into the 147 division. Jeff Horn is already making complaints, man. He struggled to make weight. He missed at first. Had to go do a couple of things for an hour. Came back. He made the weight. Had to damn strip down to nothing. But then he was nagging and complaining about how they rigging the scales. I'm like, Crawford made the weight on the same scale, so I don't know what your problem is. You complained about the gym, you complained about the heat, you complained about Vegas, you complained about everything, man. Listen, you got to do what you got to do, because Pacquiao came to your backyard to fight you, and I ain't heard that much nagging from Pacquiao. I mean, he complained about one or two things, but it ain't like where everybody's like, oh my God, Pacquiao is nagging about, Australia. But anyways, Crawford is here to lift that belt off your shoulders, bro. And I honestly feel like it's gonna happen. A lot of people is saying Jeff Horn is this good fighter, and they're gauging him off of the fight he had with Manny Pacquiao. And honestly, Pacquiao is old, small, and he on the tail end of his career right now. And Crawford is on the up and up. And Crawford is much bigger, a much better boxer. Only thing Pacquiao might have like power, and probably still speed. But I think Pacquiao barely got out of that Jeff Horn fight, either like squeaking out the win, or he probably took an L. A lot of people think he lost. A lot of people thought it was a draw, but I think I could have seen it as a draw, but I could see where I think Jeff Horn kind of edged it a little bit too. But Jeff Horn got the belt now, and Crawford is here to take that from you. And honestly, Pacquiao didn't want no smoke with Crawford either. So I'm not even gauging that Pacquiao fight against Jeff Horn to try to say that Jeff Horn is actually, a big star, or a big name, a big competitor in the 147 division, because I don't see it. I don't see it at all. He did look like trash in the fight afterwards too. He looked horrible in the fight afterwards. You try to say you underestimated the opponent and all this extra stuff, but hey, is he going to give that excuse when Crawford beat him tonight? Is he going to say you underestimated Crawford? Crawford is a much better boxer, and he's much bigger than Manny Pacquiao. He's much bigger than Pacquiao. He has defense also. I mean, I see the fight going the same way the John Molina versus Terence Crawford fight went. John Molina was a big puncher. Everybody's, he was a strong dude, a big puncher, and he winged some shots. And I see this fight going the same way. I think Jeff Horn is going to come in there winging some shots. I think Crawford is going to probably take a hit or two, but I see Crawford systematically breaking him down. Jabs is going to start busting his face up, and I can see this fight ending two ways: off of a stoppage due to cuts and excessive bleeding from Jeff Horn, or I can see it being stopped by Crawford knocking him out with a body shot. I need to see how that body hold up, since he struggled to make weight, and I ain't hear nobody say it yet, but I'm gonna be first to say it. I think Crawford might stop him with a body shot, and then we're gonna see Crawford line up to be next to Errol Spence and the other guys that that are on top of the 147 division. I want to see how that's gonna look. Crawford looks good at the weight though. Dude look fit, he looks strong, he's energized, he didn't look lethargic or anything. I mean, he looks fit for the weight, and I don't see how Jeff Horn is gonna win this fight. He's gonna have to land something crazy early in the fight. He just gotta come in swinging, and that's the only way I could see him winning the fight. Come in swinging for the fences, putting it all on the line, because otherwise, if he try to make this a boxing match, it ain't gonna happen. He's not gonna outbox Crawford. It's just not happening. Anyways, man, I'm out. Main Boxing Biker.